Yeah, smart precaution, especially because even farther northwest within the triangle, the heavy rain threat is going to go up. Here's a look at the overview, then we'll dive into some details. The timing is going to start arriving by late this morning with the most dramatic impacts from Tropical Storm Michael, and it's going to continue until midnight at the latest. At that point, the storm is going to be moving out of here, and it's going to be long gone by the time the sun comes up tomorrow morning. Rain will be heaviest northwest of the triangle, but every mile you go northwest within the triangle, your flooding threat is going to go up with that heaviest rain lasting just a little bit longer in those locations. The wind damage threat is going to be heavier the farther south and east you go. So from the triangle to the south and east, 40 to 50 mile an hour winds will be more widespread, and that's where the threat of isolated tornadoes is going to be the greatest as well. So let's talk about the specific threats, beginning with the current radar view, which shows some showers out to our west, moving through Moore County right now, lifting almost straight to the north. The bulk of that rain is still farther off to the southwest. Heavy rain moving through South Carolina this morning, and all of this is going to be heading up towards us. The center of circulation is here, moving from Georgia into South Carolina, and look at this line. It goes directly into the Sandhills by early afternoon and then directly over Raleigh this afternoon. So that's where the center of circulation is going to be. The storm itself obviously is huge. That's why it's going to bring those impacts to all of central North Carolina. Futurecast shows where the rain is going to be by 8 o'clock this morning, so just over an hour from now, with that heaviest rain still off to our southwest, but moving in as we head towards noon, with the Sandhills getting soaked as we go to the early afternoon hours, continuing throughout the entirety of central North Carolina this afternoon into early evening, but moving through quickly. That is the key difference this time around. It's still going to bring a flash flooding threat, but not several consecutive days of flash flooding like we saw with Hurricane Florence. The heaviest rain already off to our northeast by 8 o'clock this evening and gone by midnight, early morning at the latest. But this one's going to be a fast mover as it comes through. The problem is it's going to leave a lot of rain behind. It could pick up 5 or 6 inches of rain farther into the Piedmont for Person County, northern Granville County, Mecklenburg County, even northern Vance County. But you see how fast those amounts go up, from an inch or two for the southern coastal plain. You're getting the lightest amounts this time around. That's definitely good considering you saw feet of rain with Florence, but it goes quickly up to those higher amounts the farther northwest you go. The flash flood watch includes everybody, because even those lighter amounts of an inch or two, if they fall quickly enough, that can cause some very short-term localized flooding conditions. So we have that flash flood watch that continues for everybody, and the gusty wind threat is going to be with us throughout the day as well. Futurecast wind gust estimate shows the gustiest winds moving through the Sandhills towards the southern coastal plain already by noon, with those tropical storm force gusts more likely to lift farther to the north as we head through the afternoon. And this evening, once that center of circulation passes through, the wraparound winds could gust up to around 55 miles an hour, and that's strong enough to knock down some trees and cause some power outages, but those winds will relax as we head through tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Breezy to start the day tomorrow, but it's not going to be a major factor for our Friday. Tropical storm warning because of that wind threat includes most of the counties of central North Carolina. Once again, I think the strongest winds will be from the triangle to the south and east as we head through the late afternoon and early evening hours. Great idea to work from home today if you have that option. A lot of folks don't. If you have to head out, be prepared for the mugginess. It is just gross outside. There's no other way to put it. A lot of cloud cover out there, very warm, very muggy conditions. Mid-70s for current ratings. The temperatures won't be the story today. They'll warm up a couple more degrees, near 80 for those highs. And then a pleasant air mass moves in once Michael is gone. By tomorrow morning, we'll be waking up with much lower humidity, still a decent breeze, but temperatures in the 50s. They postponed the start of the North Carolina State Fair, as we mentioned earlier. Very good idea. Very nice weather for the first several days of the fair, with the pleasant weather sticking around over the weekend. I'll be back with more updates during CBS This Morning as Michael approaches. Erin will be back with more traffic updates, and she's got one